What's happening, ladies and gentlemen?
Hello. Let us know if the audio is okay.
That is a great question. Let me figure that out.
Yeah, let me know. Comments below.
We are too low. You're too low. You're too low.
I'm too low. I'm too low.
It's always you.
Yeah, I know. It's always my audio. What about now? Hold on. There's a delay. Okay, so I'm going to say something like a sissy boy. Okay, is there any difference? Any change?
Raise it up. Raise it up.
Raise it up more?
You more. You more.
All right, I'm at the max. I can't go higher than this. I can't go higher. So this is as high as I go. Is this good enough?
I'm waiting.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's perfect.
All right, great. Okay, so welcome, guys, to another broadcast. Okay, so
turn down the music.
The music. Turn that down.
Turn down the music.
Turning the down.
Yeah, DJ, come on.
I got so much EQ. I don't know what to do with it all. All right. So can you all hear me? Can you all hear Matthew?
There we go. That's perfect.
Perfect. Great. So guys, I want to welcome you to our first stream post-launch. And I want to thank everybody for joining us. It's an impromptu kind of broadcast. Not really, because I put it out there. But I put it out there for later, but Matthew has a deadline.
A job.
A
job.
If you will, so to speak. Anyway, I want to congratulate my team, my family, my friends, everybody, anybody who's donated to the project. Thank you so much. We are open and live until December 25th. So if you are contemplating helping or joining us, we appreciate it. We just hope that you are able to get the things that you want, because it's only going to be available for a certain amount of time.
That's right. Get it while it's hot.
Get it while it's hot. Get it while it's hot. All right, so hold on.
I didn't click that. There we go. Take that out of here. You had that. You did that. I didn't do that. You did that.
Don't mess with that.
You had your hello comment, and then behind it is a hidden message.
No. I didn't say you could highlight anybody's comment.
You had this guy
get out
for whatever reason.
Like,
we got to get that guy gone. We got to ban that guy immediately.
Get out of here. So, okay, comments. Here we go. We're going to go to comments. And boom. And with this one, we're just going to stretch it out to right there. And transition. Okay.
Stretch.
So, better without music. Thank you. All right, we're moving on. All right, our next comment comes from Pink Lady. It says, oh, here we go. All right, and transition.
Oh, man, what we should do?
Better with the music down. Okay, so we're not taking a vote. This isn't a poll. So here's another comment from the Pink Lady. Let's see what she has to say. When do you ship out what you've ordered? All right, hold on. Wait 1 second.
I hate how you have this comment thing going.
Huh?
Like you have to constantly stretch it.
I have to constantly. Well, look. OBS affords me a little bit, and
I know. I already have an idea. I think we should just we need to create like a box, and then just like every time.
There is a way, and I was working on it, but
yeah.
I need a little bit more time to kind of get that going. Yeah. So anyway, this is good, and this works, and it's functional. So
finally,
I don't care. I don't care. It works. So anyway, guys, thank you so much so far for joining us on this live stream. Hold on, let me take that away.
Yes, on this Tuesday. Afternoon.
Tuesday.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. So there you go. All right, well, I'm gonna take that away for now. Anyway, so do you have any thoughts on the weekend?
I thought a lot on the weekend. I mean,
good.
there was a lot going through the head, just like here we are.
Here we are. I believe it's Tuesday. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Anything of note, anything of value? That's basically what I'm asking.
Yes, we are at 9 backers so far on the campaign. I think when we ended last time, I believe we were on 5, 6.
I think it was 7. I think it was
7. Well, there you go. Okay, well, 7's pretty good.
I think it was 7 backers, but we appreciate every single backer, and we understand that a lot of people that have hesitation on backing is mainly because they don't really know too much about the character, or they don't know much about the lore. Yes, this is a brand new property, so we are also brand new, kind of coming out and sharing with this. But I just wanted to kind of come in and say, hey, you know what? We're going to give you a little bit more information so that and you can make a more informed decision on whether you want to back, or if you want to help fund us to get us beyond issue number 1. So hold on, I have some questions from the mailbag that we were not able to answer the last stream. So let me go ahead and pull those up.
I wish I had a bag. Yeah, guys, you guys.
Let's see. Okay, so here's this one. Let me get this all queued up.
Oh, it's already here. Forget the queue.
You see it?
What are his limits for dark light energy at this stage? Well, I see it here. I see it right here.
Where?
Okay, well, you didn't present it on me yet.
need to present it. Good lord.
Yeah, I already have an easy fix for that.
So green.
I'll fix that next time.
No, you won't. There it is. All right. Wow, look at this question. Never seen it before. Anyway, what are the limits for dark light energy at this stage? Now, I'm not quite sure what this is referencing as far as like what are the limits of the power itself, or of the user, or both. We can answer both. We got plenty of time. All right. So anyway, Matt, what are the limits to dark light energy at this stage?
At this stage? Well, I mean, the dark light energy already has limits from itself. You can't create anything mechanical. That's not a thing.
It's not a thing. Yeah.
Piercing objects happens with kinetic force. Enough kinetic force to pierce through. As you can see on the one of our covers, it pierces through the van.
The van roof, yes.
Yes, and then also the dark light power, it ranges from like smooth when you're calm, and then erratic when you're angry, or you're not like at your equilibrium.
Right. It's sort of in harmony with the user, right? And if the user is agitated or upset, or fearful or energetic or whatever it is, it sort of feeds off of that, and then you can tell visually that there is a change, or that there is some sort of different modification to what can be used, or how effective it is, or anything like that. So yeah, there are limitations to dark light energy currently, but for the character it's even more, because he's not quite sure how exactly it works, how he's able to tap into it. He doesn't really understand why he's able to. He just knows that he can use it. So he's sort of like I don't want to say he's like a 1 or 2 or 3 trick pony right now, where he doesn't have a lot of he hasn't really ventured too far into the uses of it, or really expounded upon his imagination for what it can do, or the possibilities of it. So we'll get into that as we go further. But yeah, I mean, it's like it's sort of, if you look at it visually, it's sort of like electricity. So when you're more calm and when you're more at peace, it's more like a fluid fire, or sort of burning flame or torch or whatever. And then when you are angry, it just gets really unstable, and it makes it very hard to use, but also hard on the user, because he's using a lot of energy, and using dark light energy drains the user. And in this universe right now, for this comic, only this character, the hero, is able to use that power that we know of. Okay, next question. Okay, let me cue up the next question. Oh, here it is. Oh, I guess it automatically does that. I guess I'll have
Well
to...
said. Yeah, we don't want to reveal
There we
too
go.
much. Too much.
Yeah,
with
I
that.
want to reveal the question mark. So there it is. Ta-da! All right, so here it is. Does the Syndicate know who he is, or that he exists, or only that he exists, rather?
And first of all, before we get into that, like the Syndicate, just in case no one knows or if you're new here, the Syndicate is an underground or, a force that's hiding within the shadows that secretly like operates the city. That basically has cops on their payroll. They're the ones that are controlling the ins and outs of what's happening in this city, and no one really knows about it. It's very much a secret society going on, except you guys. Now you guys know. But yeah, do they know? This is a question for the band.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm not over there.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're there.
So let's learn our rights and our lefts. Or lefts and our rights. Anyway,
that's my right. Yeah. I was about to say. I was like...
It doesn't matter. So in this comic, they're aware of him. And the comic sort of sets that up, and you'll find out a little bit more by the end of the comic. Just how much they know of him, maybe. So, yeah, it's an introduction. Basically, with this comic, it's sort of an introduction to the world. If you were a fan of Star Wars, the A New Hope, Episode 4 that first came out, they just kind of threw you into that universe. Or if you're a fan of Batman 89, they just kind of started. He was already doing things, right? So this is not a complete origin story. Yeah. We're just kind of starting out. Like, he's already patrolling. He's already doing things. He's already, out there. So many things have happened, and we will cover these what has happened prior in like future issues.
In a motion picture.
And I'm sorry?
I said in a motion picture.
No, not yet.
Yeah. You'll see glimpses. Cool. You'll see glimpses of the past whenever we're referencing things, or if we come up with anything cool to show, like that's actually meaningful and not filler. Like,
so we have a whole timeline from thousands of years ago to last century and this century. So there's a lot of ground to be covered, and there will be certain flashbacks, and we might dedicate a book, or we might dedicate parts of books to sort of tell that story, to give you a more of an overview and understanding where this power originated and why he's able to use it. And yeah, so there we go. Good questions so far. Thank you. They are pretty challenging, and I've looked at a couple of these. We have a couple more, so let me go to the next. But don't spoil anything, Matthew, because oh wait, you know what I can do?
What?
I can do this. I can be like,
you just pop the next one.
No, the next one I can just go. Well, let me just go to the next question. And then I can do that, and then I can
so smooth.
Fight again. Yeah,
He's
it
so
is.
smooth.
It's pretty smooth. Like, where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? So our next question, I'll let Matthew field this. Let's go.
Is it on the screen? Okay, it's on the screen. Now, what detail about his suit is uniquely him and not inspired by other heroes?
Oh crap! Well, that's something you can't answer.
It's not, but I mean, I'll do my best. Well,
oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
As you can see,
the design of this.
Yeah, the design. As you can see, the logo looks very much like Nightwing. So I mean, that's kind of like not unique. Go for it.
Okay, thanks for letting me field this one.
I mean, one cool thing is that, like, if you zoom in on the suit, you got the little Nephilim logos composing the suit. I mean, that did kind of originate like from Man of Steel, since Man of Steel had these unique symbols or whatever. Like,
actually, it came from Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? How the hell did Spider-Man?
Yeah, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. He had little hex symbols and
the hex symbols. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Man of Steel did a better job with the
the Man of Steel, that was more
kind
of like chainmail. So
chainmail alien.
It's alien chainmail.
Man of
So anyway,
Steel.
yeah, no, I actually got it from Spider-Man. So I mean, Spider-Man and anything else, whatever. But yeah, no. So what was it? What detail about his suit is uniquely him and not inspired by other heroes?
I mean, I'd say the cowl for sure. Like,
Well, the cowl is sort of an amalgamation of Batman and the Flash.
Yeah, but it's not exactly.
No. And I wanted it to be unique. I wanted it to be different, which I guess they're saying uniquely him. So yeah, the cowl would be the most unique. Like, so when I came up with this character, or whenever you come up with a character and you're drawing them out, or you want to flesh them out, you want to try to make them as recognizable as possible. And so in doing that, you want to basically look at them in a silhouette and say, can I identify this character just by its silhouette? So you can do that with a lot of characters. If you just look at the silhouette of Batman, you know it's Batman. If you look at the silhouette of Spider-Man, depending on the pose, you can tell, oh yeah, that's definitely Spider-Man. Superman, same way. The Flash, a lot of characters, even Bugs Bunny or Daffy Duck or Mickey Mouse, or if you look at their silhouette, you're like, oh, okay, I know, what that or who that character is. So that's kind of what was most important to me. I did take a page out of The Incredibles, no capes.
No capes.
I was like, you know what? If I put a cape on this cat and he's running around the city, it's very easy for.
I don't know, like I feel like, I mean, okay, Batman does it great, but like I feel like if you're not a flyer, just like acrobatic, it just looks silly to me. I don't know. It looks cool on Batman. Batman rocks it. Robin rocks it. Batwoman, Batgirl, all of them.
Look,
amazing.
The characters that have capes, good on them.
Yeah.
And Neff could have definitely had a cape.
Nah.
I chose to not.
We made the right choice.
So, but his costume is inspired by a lot of heroes, and Matt rattled some of them off. It would be, Batman and the Flash and Nightwing and Green Lantern, and Spider-Man, and then Superman. Yeah. So I think there's some more, but doesn't matter.
Yeah,
those are the main inspirations for him.
His power came from Star Wars Darksaber.
The Darksaber is sort of, well, see, the power came before because I didn't know how I wanted it to
look of it. Yeah.
But I knew what I wanted to do with it years ago. So I was like, okay, I have the mechanics of it in my mind, but I didn't really have, well, how's this supposed to look? How is this supposed to function? So let's see. Hold on. Oh, well, hold on. We have a question. Let me pop out of that. And yeah, look at me. And then go here. And it's so funny, like everything is everywhere. Let's see. So then, where'd that go? That's interesting. Oh, that's okay.
We're only gonna get better.
We're only going to get better. There we go. Transition. Bam. All right. So we have another question that says, did he discover his powers, or has he or has he known that he's had them all along? No. He's discovering his powers. What he's known, or what he's been used to, is his abilities, as far as his agility, his density, his quickness, is just his physical strengths. And so he and his father sort of used that growing up in sports, and kind of really testing his boundaries or his limits. But the dark light energy aspect of it didn't come until after puberty. So what do you have to say about that, Matt?
Yeah, like I said, this isn't an origin story. We're just gonna.
Yeah. Thank you for covering that. Okay, sweet.
We'll do flashbacks here and there of maybe what happened early childhood,
Nice,
but
nice.
right
I
now,
like it.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see how well he adapted. But for now, he's still kind of figuring out the kinks.
Yeah. So here we go. Next. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. So the next question in the chat is, how did you come up with Dark Light Energy? Okay, well, that's a good question. Matthew, you want to go ahead and field that one?
Yeah, I mean, how I came up with it was. I mean, I feel like we already answered that. Like how we came up with it.
Well, not really, not really. How did
the look of it?
Come up with it?
How did you come up with it?
Yeah, that's the question. So, how I came up with Dark Light Energy? Well, I was in the bathroom, hanging a clock, and I slipped and I hit my head, and I came to a revelation. The flux capacitor. So, no, we were playing a video game, DC Universe Online. We usually kind of bring this up, but as I was playing the game, there's a movement in the game for acrobats, and it's sort of a Batman move where they would, it would be sort of a
grapple,
like a grappling hook that would shoot out ahead of you, and then it would just draw you directly in sort of line. You wouldn't be swinging like Batman or Spider-Man. It's sort of a direct connection to wherever you're going. So I was like, you know what? Wouldn't it be really cool to have a power where you could shoot out a grappling hook, and then it just kind of yanks you to wherever the grappled. So I thought that would be cool. And then I was like, well, how would you do that? Would it be mechanics? Would it be something else? I was like, well, maybe it's something internal. And then I thought, well, maybe this could be a new power set. So I started thinking about other power sets, and there wasn't really anything that was exactly like that. And mind you, I know that everything is already pretty much made. The only thing you can do is take something and make it your own. So that's what I did. And I said, hey, wouldn't it be cool if you could manifest a nunchuck or a sword or shield or anything else, or grapple, and or a staff or anything that that would still be connected to the individual, not a projectile, and they would have to expound or expel some energy of their own to manifest or create it. And I was like, well, that's really a cool idea. I've never seen that before. And then I thought about the Flash, and I was like, well, he runs really fast and he gets really fatigued when he's done, and he has to eat a lot. So I was like, well, that's pretty cool crux, or problem to have. You have this awesome energy, awesome power, and then it comes with some sort of rule or consequence or something like that. So I was like, well, yeah, maybe he can use the power up, and he has to be very tactical or thoughtful, or mindful rather, as he's using it, so that he can do whatever he needs to do, tap into that energy, but then also not be vulnerable to fatigue at the hands of his whoever he's up against. So I thought it'd be really cool to create a whole power set and sort of build from the power set the world. So I didn't want to just sort of use powers that were already there completely, like super strength and super speed. You can't really, that's already been done, so it's like whatever. So, but I was like, well, what can I do that's a little bit unique and different from other characters to make it a little bit more distinguishable from other characters? So that's kind of where that came from. The origin of Dark Light Energy came from a video game. So we have another question. Oh wait, we have another one in the chat. Let's see. Hold on. No, I can't. Sorry, I clicked on it there.
You want me to click it? What do you want me to...
I will I will get this. Oh, hold on. Zoop. There we go. Okay. So Action Plays 5934 says, wait, does your character differentiate from the normal comic book heroes we see today? Or how does your character differentiate from the characters that we see today? Oops, there we go. You can see the rest of it. Sorry. Still getting the hang of that. So, Matty, go ahead.
Oh, you suck.
I just got done talking.
Here's this hard question. Like, oh yeah, you get to talk about like looks and all that, all that, and then I get a complex question here. Let's see here. How does he differentiate?
Complex question requires a complex answer.
I mean, he doesn't really differentiate too much. I mean, he's a young man born with a rare power called dark light energy. That's like the most like unique thing coming to him. It's the most unique power set. He never asked for it. He can barely contain it himself. But he has no choice. His father went missing, and I mean, the wrong people are noticing what he can do.
Yeah.
And the syndicate wants to capture him and maybe do worse. We don't know yet. Run experiments. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. We're not telling you. So, but I mean,
ourselves. No,
yeah. As all of this unfolds, I mean, a place full of crime, corruption, like this city. I mean, if you think of it as like Gotham, it's pretty. You're not too far off with that one from like Begins, where it's run by Falcone and everything, and crime is running rampant. That's essentially what's happening here.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Nephilim has to learn fast, fight smart, and step into something bigger than himself. And he gets a call to action, and that call to action comes from his father, and that's why he feels like he needs to step up and protect his city. So
yeah. Nice.
See, it's a unique calling, and it's a unique again power set that he has. I think that's what differentiates him from everyone else.
Right. Yes, I mean, he's got a uniqueness, and I think.
And I mean, he's a bit of a jack of all trades too. He can kind of like, I mean, he can't do almost anything, but
jack of all trades, master of none.
There you go.
That's the official set. So that's
your one.
Huh?
That's your one.
That's your one. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. I really like the colors of the Nephilim. I was going to ask you that actually. Where did you get the colors from?
Oh, that's from the rainbow.
Next question.
Yeah, next question. I mean, I got that from the color spectrum. Well, so where I got it from is the blue is the old comic book Batman Superman blue. So Batman had a cowl that was blue, and his gloves and his boots were blue, and his undies. That was all blue, but the same blue, because it was a limited palette back in the day, the same blue was applied to Superman. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to use that blue because I like it's a beautiful sky blue. And what would pair very, very well with it? And of course, I'm not going to go with a contrasting color like orange or red, because red would make it look a little more like Spider-Man, and orange that's just too opposite of the spectrum for me. So I was like, you know what? Let's try purple. And
my favorite color. Your favorite color.
My favorite color. It used to be red, but purple has definitely, sort of taken that place. But anyway, so it paired very well. And I was like, you know what? I like this. And also, I took it from the color palette of the comics of yesteryear, because they were limited on color. I said, well, how would this particular purple look with that particular blue? And I think it was a very good match. And as far as the emblem on his chest, I was like, you know what? How would that look colored? And I think it got lost. So I was like, you know what? His outfit can be blue and purple, but his emblem can be white and black. And the white and black is a tremendous contrast and draws your eyes to it. And the emblem is very, it's to me, it's iconic. So if you don't see it, it's basically two wings and a halo, and it's black. imbued with white, but then also imbued with black. So I was like, there you go. That's a Dark Light logo. So I went a little further with that, and I started world building upon that. So we can bring that up real quick. But go ahead. Let us know, where'd you get the inspiration for the colors?
I didn't get the inspiration from anywhere.
So
I mean, again, wasn't these the same colors you used for DCO? Or no, I know blue was used. I don't think purple was used.
No, I did
I think it was blue.
white and black. Oh,
Was it
no,
white
no,
and
I'm
black?
sorry.
Oh,
I'm
was it?
sorry. I did the dark blue.
Yeah, dark blue.
And
I can't remember
it
what the
might
other
have been
color was.
purple.
Maybe
I don't know.
gray.
I don't recall. That's been a while actually since we've done that. So yeah, cool. Hold on one second. I'm still pulling that up if I can find it. You raw footage. Nope. No, that's not it. So I'll look for that later. Let's go for the next. Oh wait, that was back in banner. Here we go. The next one is this one. Here we go. And what does Dark Light? Did we already say this one? What does Dark Light energy look like when he's calm?
No, we haven't said what it looked like at all.
Okay, well,
It's more of a solid shape. Yeah, show an example, but I'll give you a description.
Yeah. Okay.
When it's calm, it's more solid. Like it's very like you can very much see like okay, that's what he's holding. He's clearly holding it back, clearly holding the sword. Whenever it's he's unfocused or he's like his mind's elsewhere, it's very erratic. Or if he's angry, it's very fuzzy. It's not looking normal. It's not calm. It's very much erratic. It's out of control, and it's not as stable as using it when it's calm. So if he throws something, there's a chance that it could like just go elsewhere or anything like that. Like it could just has to have focus.
Yeah.
Maintain. I believe our character does he meditate? I think he does. I don't know if
Meditates?
Yeah, like he tries to find a center of
that.
balance. Oh, whatever. Eventually, he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to figure out an equilibrium. He's gonna have to figure out a plank because he is still growing. He's still young.
Well, he's a growing lad.
A lot of emotions going through.
So basically, that is sort of a representation of the Dark Light energy emitting from his palm, and because I wanted to show it was a power coming from within, you sort of see. The light sort of changing the color of his fingers from like a traditional line art on comic books is black, so you want to see it go from the black to the white, and then the energy itself is black. But then so whatever he has that's coming from his body where it's emanating from is also black because it's connected to it. So it's it's sort of like, okay, that's where the source is, and depending on how much energy is being I guess I don't want to say drained but used by him, that's as far up his arm or legs or wherever that it would go. So that is the representation of Dark Light energy, and it's gone through a couple different iterations, but I think that this is a unique look, and I don't think that you've seen
like a witch.
A lot of characters that have that. What?
Black fingers, the witch. Like witches usually have black fingers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so that's cool. Let's go to the next comment.
God, I want to start clicking comments, but you're like.
We're gonna do this the easy way. And I think we're on this one.
Yes.
There we go. All right. So, does your story focus more on world building, or is it primarily main character based?
Right now, it's primarily main character based, but we are throwing in hints for possible world building. Like there are going to be others that pop up, but primarily our focus right now is the Nephilim.
Our focus right now is the Nephilim, and I can say yes, we are world building. And
yes,
it'll
be interwoven. There are hints of things that you won't notice right now, but once we obviously get like 5 books in, you'll start seeing.
Oh, you'll
like,
start seeing things.
Oh wow, they thought about this. Yes.
Yeah. No, definitely so. And a lot of thought has gone into the city and the way it looks and the way it feels. I really want it to be a character, and that was something that they got right in the latest Batman movie. Was that I thought Gotham was pretty much represented as a character itself. So I thought that was cool. So, but we've been world building a little bit on our website, zeevercomics.com. If you check that out, you can see there's a Port City sort of city tour, and you'll get to see the different parts of the city and what they're about, and maybe a little bit of history from the different.
Not only that, but character bios. That's the cool thing that we're coming out with as well, just in case you wanted to.
Just started character bios not too long ago. We have.
It's like a new Choose Your Fighter. If you see like some of the anonymous character bios there.
Yeah. So we got that, and that's pretty cool. That's fun. And that's pretty much what I want you guys to sort of see while you're reading this or getting into this world, is that the creators are having a lot of fun bringing this thing to life. We're really putting a lot of thought and care into it. Let me bring up another comment here. I might have to change the length of this because that's a long comment.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh well, no, I really don't.
I'll read it.
So anyway,
every superhero and villain character has some type of love interest. Will Nephilim have something similar, or does he have plans to keep him solely focused more on his objective or for saving his city?
He does.
Next question.
Of course, everybody wants to fall in love,
Yeah. Action Plays wants a romance now.
Love is beautiful. So anyway, no, there will be a love interest. It's not in this comic. It's not the Jump, but we do have a love interest in mind that's going to be joining the story later on. And she's not a Princess Peach or Rosalina, if you've seen that from Super Mario Brothers, where they're just girl badasses. Like, she'll be able to hold her own. But
yeah, this chick probably won't be a superhero.
More than likely, she's well. Okay, so she's going to be a little bit more akin to like Huntress or Orphan or Batgirl or just somebody that can hold their own, but they're not the star of the show. This is the Nephilim, and they're going to be hero support. Just like in that Disney movie. What was that? Sky High?
Sky High. Side.
Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, so definitely not shying away from love interests and things like that, but we're not going to have the classic damsel in distress, where the girl's always screaming and like, save me. But there's going to be plenty of people out there to save. She's going to join in a little bit later, and she's going to kind of help Neff along as he goes.
Be the lowest lane of the story.
Yeah, just his counterpoint. But it'll be a very nice and delicate balance. But yeah, so it should be more like a Princess Leia. There you go. Very headstrong, but
she'll be floating in space.
Okay, old Princess Leia. So yeah, back in her younger years. So anyway, let's get back to the comments real quick. Let's see. There they go. Okay, and okay, here we go. So this one is for you.
Yeah. Which one? Oh, okay, this one.
What makes issue number 1 a must-read for new fans?
I mean, if you're looking for some unique storytelling rather than same old, this is where it's at, man. Like we're again a whole new, fresh company that's coming up. We're taking things that we've liked from every possible universe and merging it into one big thing. And we're looking for community feedback to help us along this journey. So it's not going to be just like us coming up with the ideas. We'd love hearing you guys come up with ideas as well. So I mean, for issue number 1, this is more or less like we're just trying to like really grab y'all's attention. And then the second one, like like, let's get some ideas going. Let's see where we can go, because the map is endless. You know, we have endless creativity. We can go anywhere with this story. And again, we need y'all's feedback when it comes to this.
Sure.
And
so we do have a roadmap.
Yeah.
We have a 10-issue roadmap.
Yeah, that you
as
lost.
Far as, you know, overall, like a high level story, overarching.
Yes, we have an idea of what we want.
I know where
I
want to go.
We know the story beats.
Mm-hmm. But you know, we are open to feedback from others and say, hey, you know what? How can we incorporate that? Because we think that's a cool idea. You know, so you know, we really do encourage people to, you know, leave us a comment or a question or even just a statement like, hey, I think it would be cool if blah. So, you know, we're definitely cool to, you know, sort of have that, you know, or open that for, you know, for others to help us out. So what makes this a must read for new fans is that, you know, we want to gauge the excitement from what you've read. And I think that most of the people, I think this benefits us a lot more than it benefits anybody else, because we're able to take this and say, okay, what was liked? What was, where can we work on? What can we improve on?
Well, yeah, because most of these people, they don't take in feedback. Everything is kind of set in stone. These are big companies that don't really care anymore. They just do what they want to do, or they get the director that they feel like is going to do the best. With us, we want community feedback, because the community is what makes the story. The community is what, you know, like, it's you guys that like help this become a success. Why would I want to stick with just my guns on what I want?
And like Matthew was saying earlier, you know, a lot of the problems with comic book readers, and that why a lot of them have turned to manga and other things like that, is because the characters that are almost 100 years old, how many times can you retell the story? That's why they've done this absolute Batman, absolute Wonder Woman, absolute
different iterations of the same character.
Superman. Right, is because they're trying to go back and they say, hey, you know what can we do this different? And they've come up with like sort of a monsterverse. And I don't really think that a lot of people care about it. It's a little bit different from what you've always seen, but it's not interesting enough to, I think, have legs. So I was like, you know what, hey, manga is taking care of itself. Let me focus on, because I've had this great idea, let me focus on doing a quote-unquote classic American comic with a regular superhero. So,
well, I mean, I also think that that's why people are turning to The Boys and Invincible. I mean, yeah, they've been around for a little bit, but not as long as these 100-year-old heroes, you know?
Right. Because even though there's tropes and you've seen things before and all that, just like The Incredibles, as we mentioned before, it's new heroes with new circumstances put in different situations, and how do they resolve it? So that's what I think is the most exciting for us, is because, and like Matt was saying earlier, you know, it's sort of a clean slate. We can go where we want. We know where we want to end up as far as the story beats. But the fun part of it for us is, how do you get there, and what can you do to get there? And so the way we're tackling these stories is not like it goes from here to here to here to here. It goes from, we go here, and because of this we have to go here, and because this happened, that forces the character to do this, which results to this, which he has to now deal with. You know, it's just sort of a cause and effect, you know, as the stories progress. So good question. Thank you so much for the question, guys. If you have comments or questions, post them here live if you're able to watch us. If you're watching us later on, please post in the comments. We definitely respond to that. Here's the next. Wait, hold on. Wait, I think I see. Is this one we haven't pulled up?
Pink Lady. Thank
you again for commenting. Let's see. Here we go. Bam. All right, I'll have you read this one.
In other comics, there are Easter eggs hidden around, hinting at an expansion of the cinematic universe. Does Nephilim have any potential Easter eggs for his story? Yes, we have tons of Easter eggs. We have tons of Easter eggs within the first issue. It's a lot of things that you have to, like, I mean, if you know, you know. I mean, obviously, like...
there's a lot of pop culture references in it.
Yeah, pop culture. Maybe you won't get it. I mean, some of these, like, it just depends on what generation you grew up in and what you watched.
Regardless, if you're a fan of Ghostbusters, you'll see some Ghostbusters stuff in there. If you're a fan of Transformers, you'll see Transformers stuff in there. If you're a fan of, I don't know what else, Tron, you'll see some Tron stuff in there. If you're a fan of, what else? There's so much in there. There's so much in there. I don't want to give it all away.
Yeah, we don't want to.
Back to the Future's in there. There's a lot of stuff in there.
I wish I had the list. Yeah, we got this.
Yeah, well, you know,
we don't want to give it all away.
What we're gonna, sorry. Well, anyway, what we're gonna do, which I think would be funny, is, or amusing, is the people that get a digital download, which is everyone who buys in.
You'll be able to
a minimum $5.
Enhance.
If you can just
find all these.
I'm sorry.
They'll be able to zoom in and find all these Easter eggs that we're talking about.
So
what would be awesome?
You'll have to do that with the PDF.
Yeah,
right?
What would be awesome, like from us, is if you find all Easter eggs, like, oh, you get this.
Yes, Matthew, you're getting ahead of me. So yes.
Yeah, I'm on a whole other plane.
That is already in the works.
I'm already
We are going to hold a contest.
Still going.
What the hell are you doing?
We're just on a whole other. I'm on a whole other plane.
I'm on another level.
Another level.
I'm on a whole new level. So. Basically, if you can guess or if you can write down all of the Easter egg or movie references or just pop culture references that we have in the book, we're going to hold a contest next year. Once the book is released and everybody has it and everybody has their physical copies, you can go through the book and just look on every single page and write down what you see from the comic. And then there will be a prize. So prize is yet to be determined, but there will be a prize. Yes. So anyway, thank you for the question. That was actually a pretty good question. Thank you. So we're going to go back to the other questions. Here we go. All right. So I'll field this one. What is one thing that his dad taught him that helps him, or that helps shape his world? His world.
Are you sure you got this one?
All right, I'm gonna start over. What is one thing his dad taught him that helps him shape his worldview? Well, thank you for the question. Number one. Number two, that was a mouthful. Number three. He has taught him responsibility, and that is a big thing going forward. The responsibility of what he can do, and this is predating or before he learns that his son has this dark light energy power. So it's basically just he learned morality from his father. So to do the right thing, to put other people's first, to be selfless. That is really what he has brought to the table for this particular character. So, yeah. So, do you have anything else to add? And this character's name, by the way, is Byron. Byron Cruz.
With great responsibility comes great morality. So there you go.
I thought you were going to say, with great power comes great responsibility.
That's Spider-Man.
I know. But I was like, well, that will not be in the comic. Copyright.
Yeah, duh. That's why it's great responsibility comes great morality. Yeah.
So, we're just
gonna. Yeah, I mean, even if you listen to our second trailer that we released, you'll get an idea of the concept of Byron is going with the Nephilim and the direction that he's wanting them to go with his powers.
Yeah,
just a little hint.
Right. So, hold on. We have another.
Yeah, you like that plug?
I'm sorry.
You like that plug?
I do, because whoever we hired for that, we need to pay him double. All right. Here we go. It says Matthew is going to reveal all the secrets before the book is released. Yes, I know. He's loose lips.
Yeah. If you watch enough of these live streams, Zeever Fed already did that. Or Zeever Comics already did that.
All right, on to the next question.
Yeah, on to that. Cut that.
That wasn't more of a statement. So, is this from Action Plays?
Is that a full comment show? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So he says,
do any characters in your comic face moral dilemmas or tough choices? What can you tell us about their decisions and how it may impact the overall plot or their development as a character?
yeah, they do. They do face moral dilemmas, yes.
Yep, and more than just Nephilim. There's a lot of characters that are going to face some dilemmas and tough choices that they're going to have to make. A lot of peer pressure.
And the decisions, like I said earlier with, the story beats and, this cause and effect, is that they do impact other characters. So they have to be very cautious or mindful of, what they're doing or what they're about or what's going on. But yeah, no, thanks for well, hold on, wait. What can you tell us about their decisions and how it may impact the overall plot? So go with that.
There's a lot of big decisions that are like gonna massively change the plot, and that's gonna, I mean, again, it's more than just the Nephilim himself. Like, it's gonna be a lot of things that, like, a lot of God, I don't want to, like, a lot of like big reveals will happen, and a lot of like, limits that the character didn't realize that they're unleashing. Like, they're going past their limits at certain points to basically fulfill a certain goal. And it's just, there's a lot that's going to happen with when we're exploring the depth of these characters. Again, there's more than just the Nephilim. Everybody has an arc that we're planning ahead right now.
Yeah, everyone has their own journey, their own story, their own hero's journey.
Some of them not hero's journey. Some of them are just pure evil. Yeah, open it up. Yeah, show.
I'm just gonna have something on the screen, that blank space. There you go. That's
blank.
Pretty.
That's pretty.
And guys, if you have not backed the Nephilim yet, please head over to Indiegogo and look it up underneath the creative works. Then go to comics, and you'll see our project. I think it's like the 5th or 6th one on the page. So, any amount helps. It really does help us out. It really does mean a lot to us just to have the extra help. So we appreciate everybody coming by and showing our support. So also check out the website and let us know what you think of what you read or what you see there, because that feedback is also helpful too. So
yeah, check out the character bios.
And check out the character bios. So Pink Lady 5738 says, are there any unique or surprising relationships between characters that you'd like to highlight? Not in this particular comic, but overall, as the story progresses, yes, you'll have a lot of characters that will have interactions, and they'll be very meaningful, and so yeah, very much so. But
think of it as like a scale, like for certain characters where it's like they're right now they're neutral, but they can like veer off and like them, hate them, or friend, foe. Like, it's like things like that. It's kind of like a video game with like the decisions that we're making on if it's like friend or foe, on which way they go on the scale here.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely have some of that happening. So let me take that comment off.
A lot of the choices that these characters make will justify or give you at least like some insight on why they did what they did.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. So the next question we have over here is this one. Bam.
Where does Darklight come from? I swear we've answered this. Oh, the actual origin. The origin. Yeah. That's all.
That's a little bit different. So the origin. Interesting. Yeah. Much to learn.
Yeah.
So it comes from. God, I'll say.
Don't say it. Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
It comes from a portion of reality that we haven't
discovered or talked about.
I mean, that we haven't talked about yet. We'll just say that. So Darklight.
What do you mean? We haven't even discovered it in anything yet. What are you talking about?
No. So, the origin of Darklight in our comic is ancient. So it is. There is no end. There is no beginning. It's there, and certain characters or certain types of beings can tap into that, and we'll find out why or how our hero character is able to tap into it as the story progresses. Right now we're just saying, hey, he's able to tap into it, but you don't know why or how.
It's going to slowly get unveiled as issues continue.
Yes. So if this is something that intrigues you, again, back the comic, just let us know, hey, this is for me. I like this, and also share with other people. That really helps us out a lot. So if you can just do me that solid, let us know that you like it, but also let us know that you've let other people know. Or you don't have to let me know that. Never mind. Scratch that last one. You don't have to let me know that you've let others know. But if you let others know, we'd appreciate it. That's awesome. So, do we have another question? Oh, all right. Here's another one. I think Action Plays has another question for Matthew to field. Here we go.
These
and
5,000.
Action Plays. Here we go.
What roles does backstory or history play in your comics narrative? Are there elements of the past that influence the present conflict or character motivations? What roles does backstory or history play in your comics narrative? I feel like we kind of... Because the history, we don't want to reveal too much with the history, but it is going to affect the narrative and moving forward when it comes to the Darklight power. So there's definitely going to be, not a history lesson, but there's going to be flashbacks, glimpses of the past, just to kind of give you a little taste of what was coming. We're not going to go full on backstory or anything. We want to I think the easiest answer would be sprinkle it in, and just to kind of intrigue the audience a little bit, meaning you. Are there any elements of the past that influence the present? Past actions definitely influence the present with what's happening right now. I don't think we can get into that, can we? There's a lot of actions that happened in the past that's influencing everything that's happening right now. And there's a lot of characters from the past that are definitely going to catch wind of everything that's happening right now because they existed in the past and they've seen this Darklight power before.
Yeah. So basically, we
could show the glyphs. Heck yeah.
Yeah. So this is sort of, I want to share. Let's scoot that up a little bit. There we go.
A little bit.
It's not cut off. There we go. So this is sort of how we wanted to show off that this is ancient. So if you look at the emblem above and you look at the representation below, you'll see that this was a carving, an archaeological carving on a wall from an excavation, from an ancient society that has some form or some what do I want to say, history with people that or beings that use this logo or symbol or whatever. So the logo on his chest isn't something that our character created. It's something that he saw and he adopted it. So, and doesn't know why, because people all the time get into different just get into anything and really don't understand why or the origins of these things or whatever. They just kind of get into it because other people like it, or they kind of stumble upon it and they liked it without really knowing where or the origins of whatever it is that they like. So he adopts this logo, puts it on his outfit, goes out and says, hey, this is who I am. So we just kind of wanted to show that different societies, this one is Atlantean, the other one was I think Aztec, just other societies. Let's see, this one is Babylonian. So but yeah, this is supposed to be something that is found all over the world, and so it's not unique to Port City. And let's see. And this is Greece. And that's a pot. But yeah, just different artifacts, like ancient Japan. They have it on a scroll. Hold on, let me scoot that up a little bit. There we go. That looks nice. Then there you go. So that's cool. So you got ancient Japan on a scroll. You've got
scroll.
Yeah, you got Mayan, where he wore it on his little headdress. Let's see, you've got more Mayan. But you can kind of see, if you look at the glyph above and the Mayan glyph, you can say, oh, okay, yeah, that's definitely influenced. So, and what's this one? This one is Paleo-Hebrew. So they were even over there in that region. And let's see, there's Aztec. So there's the Aztecs had their own little run-ins with these characters. So, and we're just gonna keep going. More Aztec. Here's more Aztec. Look at that. Yeah. So, but yeah, we wanted to show that like this thing is pretty global. And we see Babylonian again. There we go. Like if you look at the glyphs and you kind of see, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see. Let's see where you got that from. There we go. This is Chinese. So the Chinese have had their run-ins with beings that use dark light energy. Egyptians, same thing. So very cool stuff. We're building lore and having a lot of fun with it. Same Egyptian. There's the logo or the symbol right there. Let's see. But yeah, no, a lot of cool stuff like that. So when I'm scrolling through these images here, what does that do for you as far as like, your imagination?
All I think of is Zorro. Does this look like to anyone new, my friend? That's Zorro. Yes, I know that's Zorro. Of course, it's Zorro.
Maya.
Yeah, no, it's definitely cool and unique. I feel like I don't know. Maybe we've already thought about this, but this is like kind of making me feel like we should make like a secret, like not another secret society that knows about this or something.
Well, there's two organizations. One is supposed to be good, and one is supposed to be evil.
Like this could be the Keepers of the Light or something. I don't know.
Keepers of the Light. So this is Norse. So yeah, there's
that's
definitely
cool.
got a couple more to go through. Here's another Norse, just so everybody see it. There we go. But you can kind of see the influence and like, oh yeah, there's the sun disk or whatever.
Who knows, man? Somebody could be tracking him down since we have all these archaeological glyphs. Could be. And he's painting himself with a bright target. Like, yeah. How does anybody know about these glyphs?
Because he has no idea.
Yeah, he has no idea, and it's a big target since Yeah. That's pretty cool.
This is,
see, we're already brainstorming right now, man. This is
yeah. Let's just hold more of these. This is Sumeria. So, yeah, I mean, it's basically what we're trying to do is show that like this is everywhere in the world.
It's been around.
Yeah, it's an ancient kind of thing, but this character has decided to don the cowl and the suit and put the emblem on because he's doing something in honor of his father, and he's that's his cause. So regardless of anything else, so yeah, pretty cool.
Do you explore the concept of heroism or villainy in your story? How do your characters I'm reading the comment.
Oh.
Do you explore the concepts of heroism or villainy in your story? How do your characters blur the lines between hero and anti-hero? Are there clearly defined in their roles?
Okay, so yes, you do get into a semblance of both. Everyone is faced with choices and decisions, and sometimes choices are made rash, and sometimes and hastily, and sometimes they're made because of how you were brought up or raised. So, there are many factors that go into the decisions of the characters that we have, and so there's a little bit more of a complexity. It isn't just like, hey, I'm doing good and I'm making sure that it's good. It can be emotionally driven, which is usually the worst of decisions. So
All choices have consequences.
yes. So yeah, we do kind of go into villainy, and we do explore a little bit of that. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a good and an evil in our story, and our characters that we're putting in these situations, they have the opportunity to choose good or evil, or what they feel is good but might be considered evil by others, or have consequences that they didn't think of. Maybe something was good at the time, but the long term is has negative effects or ramifications. So yeah, there you go. I got another one for action plays, and I guess you can field this question.
I can feel it.
You can field it.
How does Nephilim react when the stakes get higher or the challenges become more intense? Are there moments where he may question his ability to succeed, or does he grow stronger from the pressure? I mean, as the stakes get higher, I mean, he does start looking into or researching on how to combat those challenges that are about to come. Because he's by all means not all powerful. He's not all perfect. There are going to be things and consequences that happen with him to where he does fail, and he does need to learn and train on how to win. And yeah, I mean, just the overall story, since he is a new superhero, everything is pretty much intense. He thinks that like going from fighting a few thugs is all he's going to be doing for the city, when it's much bigger than what he thinks it is. So he's 100% going to grow from this, and his ability to succeed is yet to be seen. So we will see.
Yeah, perfect. So yes, so him going out into the city, like Matthew said, was, he's very confident in what he can do, because he's been going up against high schoolers and college kids, and that's in sports, and he feels like he's excelled and he's got a one up on a lot of people. And when he goes out for these common thugs, he has a whole lot of confidence with that too, because he understands that he is stronger, he is faster, he does have abilities that others don't, and so he gets very comfortable with who he is. It's not until he is suddenly has to interact with somebody that is either at his level or higher, or actually knows how to fight, to where he's like, okay, I can't rely on just my being stronger than my opponent. I now have to come up with strategy, or I have to actually learn how to fight in order to combat this, because this is something I'm not used to. And now what the hell am I supposed to do? It's either fight or flight. I either dive into this or I run from it. And that's sort of a pivotal moment for him as the story progresses. So, he starts off fighting criminals, and they're low-level thugs, and he has a lot of confidence. But once he fights somebody that is more formidable and is an actual opponent and has skill or power or strength, or has a better tactical advantage than him, that's where he kind of goes into uncharted territory, and you can we're going to go through the character's thoughts and say, hey, how is he going to handle that? So that part's fun, and that part is actually in this book. So you're sort of going to get introduced to that. So very interesting stuff, very very cool stuff. Thank you for the question. Let's go back to the other question. Let's see. I think we have one more question here. Here we go. Oh, yeah. So this is an interesting one. So, which area of Port City does Nephilim call home? and that would be Southside. So if you go to the website, you can check out, we have a tour of Port City, and you can see the different places around the city, the different boroughs, downtown, all that, and sort of get a history lesson of what Port City, or sort of what that region is. So yeah, check that out, and you'll see that he calls Southside home. So yeah, that's where he resides. There's other boroughs like East Line, and there's another place, it's called the Pinnacle. A lot of highbrow people live there, so I think that's where Matthew would try to live. But yeah, there's plenty of places to check out in Port City, and we are working on an interactive Google map of Port City, so you'll be able to not only hear about the different places, but you'll be able to kind of see where they are and what all is in the city, and that's fun. That's just an extra fun little additive that we're putting into world building. So we have another question. Hold on one second. Take that off there, and then we will add this. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'll let you feel this one.
I really liked the trailer. It made me excited to read the whole thing when it's released. Oh, do it. Yes, thank you so much. I worked really hard on that trailer. The voice acting somehow got shoehorned in, but
I was like, man, this is really quiet. We need to have some actor.
Yeah, we needed a call to action, so that was really cool. I think it definitely helped out with the overall trailer, especially the music and the visuals.
Yeah, it was very easy to write the lines for this character, because it is the voice of, I'll bring him up. It is the voice of this character. So, hold on. As soon as I bring him up. Go ahead. Oh man, that's
waiting for you.
Here he is. Here.
Okay.
Let me drag that up, and there you go. So there he is. So that is the character that's talking in the trailer, and in the sort of what is that canister is dark light energy contained. So that's and so this character here was trying to harness energy to use it for the betterment of man. So he was aware of dark light energy while being available for his son, but didn't understand that the dark light energy was in his son. So we have another question here. There you go. Okay.
Early on for superheroes, they all have their starter costumes outfits. Is this the final rendition of the Nephilim, or is he subject to change with minor adjusts for his suit as time goes on?
Well, he is definitely going to remain iconic, but I'm sure there will be changes, differences, and different costumes or outfits that he can wear. Like I have a squirrel suit in mind for when he jumps out of planes. So there's that. So yeah, he will have different gear for different sort of, situations. So this is a look that we're going to keep, but we might make advancements or enhancements.
Yeah, maybe we'll show like a flashback of the first suit or something.
There might be a flashback of the first suit, and yes, it's pretty underwhelming.
Yeah, we didn't get. He didn't just start off with this. Let's make that known, because this is definitely an advanced suit. Yeah, as far as Nephilim Beyond, we'll wait on that one.
Yeah. Absolute Nephilim? Not yet.
Yeah, absolute Nephilim.
Not yet. But yeah, so guys, again, if you have made it this long in the live stream, we appreciate it. Also, if you haven't backed the Nephilim yet, please check out Indiegogo. The link is in the description below, and that will take you directly to Indiegogo. If not, then just go to Indiegogo, go to Creative Works, go to Comics, and then our project is on that page. I think it's like the 5th or 6th project down, and yeah, it's just right there. Just, you know, grab whatever you like. We have statues, we have rings, we have shirts, we have posters.
Yep.
And we have lots more. We have 5 variant covers of the comic book. And yes, I mean, you know, check out all of our videos as well. We cover a lot of this stuff in the other videos. We go over the package. We did that a couple days ago where we went over every package that we have. And yeah, we have, you know, just so much to offer for, you know, coming out the gate. We are
and more to come with exclusive rewards that can be unlocked once we reach a certain amount of backers or money as well.
Yes, we do.
For earning.
Yes, we have exclusive rewards, and they're called stretch goals. And the stretch goals are, we have 3 that are monetary and 1 that is calculated by the amount of backers you get. So if we can get 100 backers, that will unlock a character turnaround that will be mailed out to everyone who backs. And I'll show that off right quick. Let's see. Wasn't ready for that, but here we go. Here we go. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. And it's hold on. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. So shrink that down a little bit. Okay, so yeah, there is the turnaround. That's the concept art for Nephilim, the front, the side, the back, and his shoe. And this is not a version that I can enhance for viewing here, but yeah, I mean, it's your standard you know, model sheet, and it is just that's Neph. That there he is. So if you are a backer and we make it to 100 backers by December 25th, then everyone will have access to this, and we'll be mailing that out.
Everyone that bought a tier will have
this. Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry.
Because you can make a donation on the side and just be a backer, but
yes,
everyone that has
buys a product.
Yes.
Everyone who buys a product. So sorry about that. Yes, you are correct. Thank you for. That is why you're here. You're here to fact check.
Fact check.
So this is the wallpaper, and I'm looking into getting or having it to be a animated wallpaper. So that that'll be cool. So this image of Neph will not be in the book. So it is exclusive to this to the wallpaper, and also to a bookmark that is connected to another stretch goal. And here's the bookmark. There you go. And so these right here, the stretch goals, are associated with monetary value. So if we get to a certain threshold, then we will go into production and make stickers and bookmarks and the wallpaper, and everyone who backs a tier will get a one of these items as we progress through the stretch goal numbers. Thank you. So yeah, what else do we have to say tonight?
Yeah, I mean, guys, every ounce of support is greatly appreciated again. Please back the project. Please look into possibly even reading the book once we release it, because we want to get your feedback. We want help with building this universe. Please watch the trailers and even give your feedback there in the comment section. Again, we appreciate every ounce that you guys give us. Even if it's bad feedback, please give it to us. We'll take it. We're just looking for ways to grow and ways to build. We are new at this, so anything is great at this point. But yes, again, leave a like on the video, smash the subscribe button. Stay tuned for future updates. Sign up for the ZeeverComics.com email list that we have.
There's a pop-up for that. As soon as you get to the website, it will ask you for your email address. If you kindly put in your first and last name and an email address so we can contact you, we'll send you out our newsletter, and that'll give us...
So you can stay up to date with everything going on with the universe. So, and then, follow us on X as well. Links are, again, in the description and everything. Zeever Comics and the Nephilim comic. That's pretty much it. Again, show us some of your support in the Indiegogo site so we can get your feedback when the book is officially released.
Yes, that is correct. And guys, we appreciate you, and you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll catch you next time. Later. Oh, now it works.